This here is a remarkable,
Welcome to the Wedding of Distinction podcast, a program for the unique bride and groom. The Wedding of Distinction is a concept where brides and grooms want something better, not just your average wedding. We have the tools to make that happen. Now, here's your host, Mike Fernino.
Hey everybody, I'm Mike Fernino. Oh yeah, he just said that, didn't he? And this is the Wedding of Distinction podcast. I have long been a big believer in chiropractic care. Modern medicine is fabulous, but what you have under the hood actually can take very good care of you as long as you take very good care of yourself. Right down the center of your universe is a spinal column, and everything operates from there. From the brain straight down the spine, nerve endings all send vital signals throughout your body. Keeping your spinal column in alignment is crucial for optimal health. But don't take it from me. Let's talk with a real expert in the field. Dr. Erik LeMoullec operates his own practice called To Health Chiropractic and Acupuncture. Located in Southbury, Connecticut, Dr. Erik has been practicing not only care of the spinal column, but also sports-related injuries, yoga, and pain management. Back almost 11 years ago, Dr. Erik and his lovely wife Shannon had my company, Music and Motion, provide wedding entertainment for their reception held at the Riverview of Simsbury. And I became a patient of Dr. Erik shortly thereafter. Let's discuss wellness. It's time to get back to health today on the Wedding of Distinction podcast. On the Zoom line today, I have Dr. Erik LeMoullec, and he is a doctor of chiropractic medicine. Is that the official correct term, Erik?
Yes, that's the correct thing. Yep, chiropractic medicine.
And I've known Erik quite some time. We were honored to do his wedding. About 10 years ago now, I think?
Yeah, yes, 10 years ago. I'll be 11 in October.
Oh my gosh. Congratulations to you and the lovely Shannon. And
Thank
you now have 4 beautiful children, 4 or 5?
4. Oh my gosh, don't say 5, please.
Right. All right. So, and I'm actually a patient of yours, and I've believed in chiropractic care for a long time. And that's what we want to talk about today. We really would like to talk about how chiropractic care can really give you an edge, give you an advantage, and especially for our couples planning weddings, especially today with all of the stress and the disease of COVID-19 and other horrible diseases, having your whole spine and your whole system aligned and working perfectly helps the immune system and helps everything. But you're the doctor, so I'll have you talk about it right now. So how can chiropractic care help people, especially in today's world, Erik?
Yeah, well, I mean, in today's world, stress itself has just been a huge thing that a lot of people are starting to face, especially those who are trying to plan weddings. That's definitely a stressful thing to plan on its own. It creates stress. But then you throw in this whole COVID-19 along with it, and the people are dealing with things that they just haven't had to deal with before. So stress itself, I mean, really, it puts people into a fight or flight response, and it affects pretty much every single part of your body. What we like to focus on is the nervous system, the spine, and my focus really is soft tissue, so muscles, tendons, nerves, and all the injuries that can happen with them. So when somebody's stressed, you can hear a lot of people carry their tension in their shoulders. Some people carry it in their low back. The body's way of responding when you're stressed is to hike your shoulders up. For example, you get a lot of these muscles that can start to stick together, not function properly, and refer pain to different parts of the body. Usually the head, neck, you get headaches. And it can throw your spine out of alignment as well. So for us, what we like to focus on is what's causing stress in the first place, and then to help relieve it. So chiropractic can help people who are going through all life's activities, whether it's today with everything going on, or they just want to feel better about themselves, get adjusted, get your muscles worked on, relieve a lot of tension, and you'll find that you'll be able to go through your day not having to worry about these things and just be de-stressed altogether.
And specifically, when the spine is in full alignment, what's the advantage versus when you're out of alignment?
Sure. So when you're in alignment and the body's working the way that it should work, when the spine's in alignment, all the nerves that come out of the spine, whether they go to your muscles, to your organs, to any part of your body, really, you'll find that you're overall feeling a lot better. The body's able to move a lot better. Your organs are firing the way that they should. You'll really just feel like a whole person. A lot of times if something isn't in alignment, you tend to feel, whether it's muscular, you'll feel pain in certain areas of the body, organs may function a certain way. You just won't feel at your best. So for people to put it back into a perspective, what we're talking here, who are planning their weddings, I mean, that's really one less thing that you want to worry about. You're dealing with everything you need to for the wedding, and a lot of that will take your mind thinking elsewhere. So you're thinking about, how is this going to work? How's that going to work? We need to plan this. And you tend to lose sight of yourself. So if you add chiropractic care into your normal routine, you'll find that your body is just really functioning the way that it should. You'll be more productive. You'll get things done a lot better. And then that's just one less thing you have to worry about. You'll be feeling better, and you won't have to think about what's going on with you that's not well. And you can really focus on what's going on with what you need to do with your wedding plans.
How can chiropractic care affect your sleep regimen?
Well, so a lot of times, with chiropractic, it's like, for example, stress, also just nerve function in general. Chiropractic, a lot of people say that when they get adjusted, they do feel more relaxed. A lot of people do come in saying that they've had better sleep. When your nervous system is functioning the way that it should, nothing is really going on wrong that can actually cause you to, say, wake up in your sleep. If you're having certain pains, people have a problem when they're sleeping. You go to roll over, your pain wakes you up. You can't have that good night's sleep. But also just when your body is functioning the way that it should, your nerves are conducting and flowing the way that they should, innervating the body appropriately, you'll find that endorphins that are released with manipulation, there's just a lot of things that can really help you with your sleep. And then again, sleep leading to stress. People are more stressed when they don't have full night's sleep.
A real common misconception, I think, that I hear a lot is people feel like, okay, my back is sore. My hamstring's hurting. I have some tightness here. I need to go see the chiropractor. It's not always when you're feeling it. You could be feeling absolutely nothing wrong, and yet you still are out of alignment, right?
Sure, absolutely. A lot of times when you have that pain or you have that tightness, that's the end of something that's been going on for a long time. A lot of times when we see injuries happen, it's more a straw that breaks the camel's back type of a situation, where over time they've been having these issues that are slowly creeping up on them, and it's really under their awareness level until the body can't compensate for it anymore. And that's when they start to feel the pain and start to realize that maybe they should go get adjusted. They should stretch out a little more. So what we tend to do is try to preach more of a preventative type of care. It's really not a bad idea to come in and get your whole body looked at in the first place to try to prevent an injury happening. That could have happened down the road a couple weeks, couple months later. I always tell people, it's good to come in and not have to worry about these injuries creeping up on you later on, instead of having to come in and actually go through a series of treatments to get you better, when we could have tried to prevent that in the first place.
I don't know if this is a rumor or not, but I've been under chiropractic care for a long time. And I was under the impression, or at least I heard it somewhere, that once you start having adjustments or having regular adjustments, that you really shouldn't stop, that your body kind of craves that. Can you bring a little light to that rumor, or is that fact?
Well, I mean, some of that's a rumor. You hear a lot of people say, oh, once you go to the chiropractor, you have to go forever. And, there are a lot of people who like to do the preventative care, who like to come in and prevent these injuries from happening, or just to feel better for it. A lot of people choose to, because when they do get adjusted, they do find that they feel better. They feel like if they're into sports, they're athletic, or they want to get into some kind of an exercise, they're not worried about injuries coming on later on because they're already preventing those things from happening. So a lot of times you do hear that, once you go, you have to go forever. That's not true. That's not something that we preach to patients. A lot of them choose to actually come back because they do feel better when they get adjusted. Mm-hmm. And I mean, that's the way you want your body to function optimally. You don't want things to hinder your progress in whatever you want to do.
Okay. So now the truth, when you were planning your wedding, who was more stressed, you or your wife?
Well, I mean, she'll tell you that she was more stressed, and she's absolutely right. But on my end, there was definitely stress. I'm just better at hiding it from her. I'd go in the corner and cry when she wasn't looking. But overall, I mean, yeah, a wedding is definitely a stressful thing for everybody involved. It's not even just it's supposed to be a happy time, and it is a happy time. A lot of people get overwhelmed with the amount of planning and wanting everything to go right, go with the flow. I remember for our wedding, actually, a tornado touched down as we were standing on the altar out there. And we actually smiled. No one would have known that we were stressed out. We just know that if we have a good time and just go with the flow, then everyone else is going to kind of follow our lead. So that helped. That philosophy helped us a lot.
I forgot all about that. You had told me about that. Okay. So for couples, you've gone through it. You already know, and you're also in excellent health. You're a runner. You do marathons. You keep in peak condition. What would be your recommendation for, people that are planning a wedding, as far as maybe supplements or what they can do to remain in optimal health in addition to chiropractic care?
Well, there are good supplements out there. you need help with sleep, melatonin is a good one, especially if you're under stress. That'll help you out. Vitamin D is a great one, especially nowadays. People have been cooped up inside, not really allowed to get out there. So they're not getting that sunlight that they need. Calcium is great for your bone density. Probiotics are actually awesome as well. I'd recommend those. Get that normal good flora into your system so you can function properly from the inside out. But what I would recommend to people besides chiropractic care, a lot of the gyms are shut right now. People aren't trying to get out as much as they can. So developing a home routine. People love routine. Bodies love routine as well. A home exercise routine. You don't need any weights at all. You can do your traditional, squats, lunges, jumping jacks, push-ups, crunches, all that fun stuff just to keep your body moving. And also as a bonding thing, actually, if you think about it, if you're with your partner, a great way to bond with them through this time is to exercise with them. Go out for a hike, go bike riding, swimming. It's getting warmer out there. If you're a runner, go run. Try to jog. Just keep those bodies moving. Try to do it together. It's another way that you guys can come together out there.
A good recommendation there. So I want to congratulate you. Just recently upgraded. You moved from your place that you had for many years out there in Woodbury, right? And
sure, yeah.
You've moved. So talk about the new practice really quickly, and then the information how our listeners could get in contact with you, because I highly recommend chiropractic care, and I absolutely recommend your services. So please tell us a little bit about it.
Sure. So we good news is that we outgrew our old space. Getting busier, brought another chiropractor on to the practice as well, which really sped up our having to move. But now we're right in the middle of downtown in Southbury. It's more of a wellness center. We have acupuncture. We have chiropractic, obviously. We do a lot of sports type of treatments. So active release technique, Graston technique, kinesio taping. We do dry needling, supplements as well. We're just very active. In the new space, we have more treatment rooms. We have a basement that we just finished off, which is going to act as a yoga studio now. So we're introducing that to the practice, as well as 2 rooms for massage therapy. So we're really trying to have more of a holistic, just open approach, more things to be able to offer our patients, and really be able to get them better and functioning as best as we can, as quickly as possible. Try to make it a one-stop shop for them. If anyone has any questions, really, they feel free to email me. If you go to our website, which is backtohealthsouthbury.com, we do have a little section there where you can feel free to ask any questions. We get back to you within the next couple of hours of when you do reach that. Whether it's you're close and you want to come in and talk to us, or I'd be more than happy to just answer any questions or worries that concerns people have, or if they want to try to find out how they can relieve stress, I'll be able to help them out as best I can just through the email.
Fabulous. What's the number of the practice?
Number of the practice is 203-263-0411.
Fantastic. Congratulations on the move and the upgrade, and best again to you and your lovely wife, Shannon. Thank you so much, Dr. Erik LeMoullec, for a little time today, talking chiropractic care, and stay healthy and safe in this crazy world we're living in right now.
Yeah, for sure, Mike. You too. You do the same.
This here is a remarkable,
The Wedding of Distinction podcast is a production of Music in Motion Entertainment. All rights reserved. Any unauthorized publication of this program is strictly prohibited. For the Wedding of Distinction podcast, I'm Mike Vincent. Happy wedding planning, everybody.
Come on.